draft analysis with the Starter Supremes. And today we start a new draft league in IDL, which is its very first season, who my good friend Twisted Games is in charge of. And I'm basically here to present my team. And I'll give you a quick um, breakdown on why I picked these Pokemon and its nicknames, etc., etc. Okay, so let's go for the first one then. So, my very first Pokemon is my Annihilate, which I have nicknamed Raging McBrady. He's my Terra Captain. He is Terra Water, Terra Ghost, and Terra Fairy. Now, I've never used Annihilate. I never have used Annihilate, sorry, in draft, and I have wanted to use him for a long time. I was a big fan of Primate back in the day, when Annihilate was introduced in the latest gen. Basically, I've really wanted to use it. Um, Plus, I like Annihilate's versatility. It can either be used as an attacking mon or a defensive mon. It has access to pivoting. It has access to hazards. It can set up. It can do lots of things basically. The Terra Water is a very good defensive type. Terra Fairy to obviously avoid dark type moves and dragon moves, sorry. And Terra Ghost is for Rage Fist, basically, and to stop priority moves. So Rage Fist is allowed in this league. So yeah, let's go look at the next one. So our next Pokemon is Palafin, my Flipper. I love Palafin. I think he is possibly my favorite Pokemon that was introduced into this generation. Um, he's just great. He has priority. He has a great ability. He has access to a good move pool. Um, so yeah, that'll be this one. Um, Next we have Hothead the Heatran. Now Heatran, again, I've never used in draft, but again, it's a great Pokemon. It can be used defensively or attacking. It has a great move pool. Um, he doesn't have many weaknesses. Obviously he has the ground weakness, which is very apparent. Water and fighting, but he, in terms of, you know, his defensive qualities, apart from ground, really, he can withstand most moves. And he has great abilities, yeah, with Flame Body and Flash Fire. So yeah, that'll be this one. Um, Next we have Deoxyspeed, my ET. Um, so I needed Deoxyspeed because obviously, as you can see, my team is so far very slow. Deoxyspeed I have used before. It can be used physically or special attack wise. Obviously has access to a fast move pool. So yeah. Um, Next we have Flygon, my Flygon Jin, my other Terra Captain, which he has access to Terra Normal, Terra Bug, and Terra Steel. Now the reasons for my Terra choices are as followed. Terra Bug for first impression. Boosted moves. Terra Steel to obviously counteract the Dragon and Fairy weakness and the Ice weakness, which is Flygon's main three weaknesses. And obviously with Levitate, he's not ground weak. And Terra Normal, well, basically for Boom Burst. Um, so yeah. Um, I've never used Flygon in draft, so I'm excited to use him. And yeah. I'm just keeping this video very short because I don't want to ramble on for ages. So yeah. Next we have Mandy Buzz, my Buzzkill. Now Mandy Buzz, again, I've never used in draft. He has a control in terms of defog. He can toxic. He's just a very great defensive Pokemon. and I've always wanted to use it. He can pivot, U-turn. He can be a pain to kill if you're facing against him, so I wanted him on my team. So yeah. So next we have Galvantula, my Spidermon. I love Galvantula. He is possibly one of my favorite electric Pokemon. I'm currently using him in, I think it's MDL. Um, he has sticky webs, which will help the rest of the team. Um, he has like fairly good speed and special attack with 108 speed. He can just basically do a lot of things. So yeah. Next we have my spinner, Poison Ivy the Tesserina. I feel that Tesserina is very underrated in draft. Um, she's a good cheap spinner. Basically, she can pivot. You could use her even as an attacking sense. She has a great ability in Queen Majesty to stop priority moves. She has a fairly okay-ish move pool to cover her weaknesses. So yeah, and yeah. So this is my last Pokemon. We have the Vesnapente. Again, I've used the Fez before in MML. Um, Again, I think she's underrated. She has a good typing in Fairy and Poison. She has a good move pool, uh, and I'm a strong believer in having the grounded poison in draft, and also having a fairy. So it ticked both boxes. Now, my thoughts on my team as a whole. Yeah, I'm fairly happy with it. Um, Obviously, it's a bit on the slower side. Um, but as I'm coming along in draft, I'm finding I do like bulky attackers. And I like Pokemon that can both be a defensive Pokemon and an attacking Pokemon. Yeah, and I'm really looking forward to playing this season. Um, as I said before, it's its very first season. And yeah, I wanted to just keep this draft analysis short, and not boil the death out of you all. So yeah, look forward to the season. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Bye.